Hi Libras, this is going to be your reading for May 2026. I hope everyone is having a good day so far. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon or rising because you could be in that energy as well. Just a reminder, these are general readings, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. How I do my readings is I'll start with the Angel Oracle guide here. I'll move on to traditional tarot and then back to Oracle at the end. All right, let's get started. Your message for this month, Libra, is spiritual growth. This is a powerful time for you. Your growth and understanding are unfolding at an incredible rate, and you feel more connected than ever to your soul, gifts, or purpose. Your angels are encouraging you to keep up the good work and continue expanding your knowledge, experience, and spiritual connection. When this card arrives for you, it's confirmation that these experiences, insights that you've had recently have been divinely led. You may find yourself connecting to a particular energy at this time, or even experiencing angels or guides visiting you. This card is letting you know that these experiences are real and occurring because of your determination to open up spiritually. The path of light is unfolding for you, and you're being encouraged to hold your head high and focus on spiritual growth. The rest will be taken care of for you. Every experience is a learning experience. You are a student of life and spirit, and what has happened in your life hasn't happened to you, but it's happened for you. You may have an incredible resilience and the capacity to overcome whatever darkness or unknown you may face. No matter what has been served to you, you have done everything in your might and power to face it and find a way forward. Angels are acknowledging your determination and positive, kind-hearted, and upbeat energy that has allowed you to become the wonderful person you are today. You may feel that your spiritual gifts are opening much more at this time, but be aware of any visions, psychic insights, or connections you develop that will be pivotal to your growth. I have a lot of Libra placements myself, so I got to keep that in mind for me to be open to the messages. I think is a clear one with that one, with spiritual growth. But give me a moment to kind of pull some tarot cards for you. We'll get in your energy and see what's kind of going on. All right. I don't know why the phrase, it's still cooking. It's still cooking. Now it's not the time yet. Here, Libra. That's popping up for me here. Seeing what they're showing me here as well. I don't know. I'm getting a chain. Interesting. Chain. Might be a chain connection to someone or something with a chain. That might be a chain. It's kind of almost like a jewelry chain. It's not really like a chain meal, you know. It's like more like a chain, and I'm trying to. It's kind of going in and out with each other. So there might be some linking, some connections here for you, or a linking that's coming up with this chain. See why they're showing me that. But it feels like here something, maybe it's like a family heirloom or something that's popping up, where it's like chain connection or something like that. And I don't know, they're just kind of showing me it's like silvery, but I'll just put that out there if it resonates for anyone. So I have the Four of Swords coming out in your main energy, and this is kind of like a time of healing or time to come back from something where we were feeling maybe taken out, sick. Maybe this is just life that's happening to you here, where you feel like you were kind of taken out, and you feel like you kind of are having to like heal from something or re-energize for something that was kind of really exhausting here for you. And with this Eight of Swords, it kind of feels like a little bit in your brain that you're a little bit stuck, or it's feeling like all these swords are kind of around you here, and you don't really know how to get away from this or escape from this. If the swords represent the mental, it represents the air energy. here as well. But the thing about with the Eight of Swords is that there are solutions out there for you. There are you know, ways to get out of this, where that we're not so mentally stuck or feeling like, you know, we're putting the blinders on our own mind. Allow some things to come in here. Allow for yourself to think of new possibilities, to feel that there is kind of a way out here. Because sometimes we can be so trapped in our own mind that we're not seeing that, hey, you know, maybe if I make one more decision, maybe if I went down the street a different way, you know, maybe if I, you know, did something spontaneous, it might change things, or it might be the solution that I'm looking for. So have that optimism here. Says there's a solution. It might be somewhere away, with the Six of Swords, moving away from somewhere, getting away, maybe changing locations, going on a trip. The Six of Swords is bringing what we have and bringing it with us. So maybe again, it's you're changing locations. Maybe you're traveling somewhere new. This is kind of the traveling card, but it just feels like you're moving on to a little bit more calmer waters, or the solution that you're looking for is somewhere that you'd have to kind of travel for or change location with. I do have the Page of Swords popping out, which is this energy of someone kind of holding back from communication. Sometimes this is someone like watching you online, or withholding, you know, they want to have a conversation but they're not saying anything. Here might be a water sign mother energy, because this is the Queen of Cups. So there might be something that is not being kind of said for yourself here. If this is you, it's just kind of, it feels like maybe someone else. I have to say that it's this water sign or water energy or motherly energy, which is Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. It doesn't have to be those signs. The Queen of Cups sometimes is just, I always see it's that like nurturing mother card, but it's asking you to kind of nurture yourself here, keep that kind of alive. I do have the King of Wands in reverse, which is just saying maybe we're feeling like our ability or our skill, or we're not trusting in our talents, or feeling that kind of drive or creativity. So there might be kind of anger present here for you, feeling like something's not working out, or feeling stuck. If this is someone else, it's like telling you to be good with yourself, nurture yourself, care for yourself, because this King that's popping up, this Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius energy, is maybe not having the best, is maybe in their feels, you know, maybe in their angry. They're not operating as their best self. So it feels like you shouldn't really put your energy in that, but more focus in your own self, your own care, you know, your own nurturing to you. Okay, I have the Hierophant in reverse, the Magician card in reverse, the Three of Pentacles in reverse here as well. The Hierophant in reverse is this energy of going against the grain, rebellion, doing your own thing here, going against status quo, or maybe going against some advice from others. Maybe this is from this King of Wands energy. Maybe they're giving you advice and you're like, that doesn't feel like the advice I want, or that doesn't feel connected or reassured to me. The Magician card in reverse is saying, you know, right now maybe it's not the time to manifest things. Again, like I've said, it feels like something is cooking here. It feels like there's something to be discovered, almost like a mixing ingredients to kind of bring the whole recipe together here. So it's like, it feels like that ingredient is missing, but it feels like you're kind of like, you know, because that ingredient's missing, I don't know if I can do this. But it's like, you'll be resourceful enough, you will find that kind of missing ingredient that will come along when it's right. It feels like here, just trust your instincts for now, because I feel like you're trapping yourself from this. So be open, especially if you are like the spiritual growth, be open to the new, being open to adventure, being open to maybe being pulled in a direction you didn't think you were going to be pulled in here, because I feel like your angels and guides are trying to kind of direct you here. So keep on a watch out for that. I do have the Three of Pentacles. You might be leaving a job behind, or a certain group, someone maybe you signed a contract with, or who you were working with before, and now you're just like, it's not working out anymore. I'm not really feeling the vibe of this. And you might be kind of going out on your own with this Two of Wands, feeling like you have the world in your hands. New adventure awaits. What are the new possibilities that I can create here? Again, it feels like maybe with this Three of Pentacles in reverse, it feels like leaving a work behind, or almost leaving, I get a contract. So it's just feeling like a contract with that Three of Pentacles. So there might be something here you signed, which you're deciding to walk away from now. and kind of really choose your own adventure. See what else is out there with this Two of Wands. That means the Two of Wands always means opportunities are coming in, but it just feels like it's a little bit more in our control with the Two of Wands. It's not like waiting for our ships to come in, but it's like understanding that you have the world in your hands and you're the one that's going out and getting it, right? Going after those things that you want here, Libra. Something is just not financially fulfilling for you anymore. Maybe something you thought you wanted with this Knight of Pentacles in reverse. It's not bringing you the financial stability that you were kind of hoping for. And you're like, I'm not waiting around for it anymore. I'm taking this behind. If it's not going to be here, I don't want to waste my time. You're cooking, like it's like you're cooking here, Libra. Like it just feels like, again, you're just like, if it's not worth my time, I don't want to kind of do it anymore. I feel like your perception of things is changing for yourself, what you want for yourself, because again, it seems like something is financially unstable, and then the Queen of Pentacles is just saying you might be kind of dipping into savings or something here where you're feeling you're not getting that economic benefit back from whatever it is that you were hoping for here. So it's like feeling like, you know, I've drained my savings account for what? You know, maybe I have to get another job now to just add back to that kind of savings account. Or maybe this wasn't the way forward. Maybe I'll change something, or maybe I'll, you know, get a job on the side, or maybe I'll, you know, stop spending so much, or maybe leave something behind, find a cheaper place to live. It just feels like you're kind of going back to the drawing board, especially with your finances and your financial goals here, and kind of reevaluating and deciding, you know, what is going to be beneficial for you at this time. It feels like those little switch ups for yourself here, those being able to pivot, being able to kind of look for something new is going to be really beneficial for you in this month. Okay, the Devil card in reverse here. The Devil card in reverse is this energy of you are breaking the chains that were keeping you down. Whatever was keeping you low vibrational, whether that be people, certain people, relationships. This could also be, as you can see, it's like two people, two lovers on it. It could be addiction, it could be fear, materialism, any kind of, how am I supposed to say this in the way? It's like any time of like systematic oppression that's holding you back here. Feel like you're breaking those chains and being like going on your own course. And, you know, maybe this is what I was always taught. Maybe I was always taught I have to do this job, or I was always taught that I have to, you know, have this amount of money or show this. And now you're kind of like, that's not my plan anymore. It's not really making me feel great. It's not really making me feel happy. I'm just feeling kind of worn out. So I'm going to leave this behind. I'm going to move this around. Maybe try this new thing here. A King of Swords, you're in control, you're in the power. You have the power, you have the communication, and you have the mental intellect to do this. So trust that you are able to have this discernment for yourself. You know, the King of Swords is like, nope, we're doing this. It's like authoritative, right? Compared to the Queen, but it's strategic. He's strategic, intellectual. So it's telling me that there's going to be a new game plan here for you. So I'm just going to have a sip of my tea. I'm still getting over a sickness. So excuse me, one moment. So he's authoritative, right? He knows what he's doing. This is the plan. This is how I'm executing it. This is what I'm going to do. And it feels like it's finding your power in this month, Libra. This is my plan. This is what we're doing. And this is how I'm executing it. And really sitting in that and trusting yourself, because it feels like there's some energy around you who's going to try to steer you away or steer you on a different plan. Emperor, full control, baby. You are taking the reins. Aries energy here, but you are taking the reins, right? So it doesn't matter if you're male or female, but just be kind of in that masculine energy, right? These are two very strong intellectual presidents. So stay in that, you know, stay in that authoritative vigor, and you know what you're doing, and you're getting it done. It's funny because of the Four of Pentacles, sometimes it's holding on to things, especially financially, a little bit too tightly. I'm having, like, I'm getting over a sickness, but it's like, wow. It feels like almost something's trying to stop me from speaking, because every time I speak, my voice is... But But it feels like taking that authority, taking that reign, and holding on. Like this is this energy that I'm feeling from this Four of Pentacles. It's just like hold on, you know, like hold on to what you are feeling, what you are trusting, what you think the path is here. Financially, hold on. If there's, you know, you're wanting to save kind of more money or things. But you also have the Four of Cups in reverse. You're going to see the signs from the universe today. They're going to tell you where to go. You're going to see the universe bring things, certain things in, and you're like, that was what I was waiting for. That's what I'm aligning with. That's how I'm moving forward. And you're going to be able to trust that a little bit more by the end of the month. Very boss energy, Libra. Just pulling some oracle cards for you. Your commitment is being tested. And this is kind of what we talked about before, right? Is this idea that the energy right now, like I was saying before, if it was someone else around you, where you're just like, no, I'm doing my own thing. I'm going, this is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to move forward this way, and I'm making this choice, and being really strong in our assertiveness and our power and our direction is what's going to be very beneficial for you. And you might get those little tests that come in. That testing will be like, is this what you really want? You know, is this the commitment you are looking for? And you're like, yes, this is finally what I've wanted, and I'm shifting my energy that way. And it's kind of bringing you into this presence of power, of really kind of trusting yourself, Libra. Being able to make those like little shifts and movements for yourself. Trusting that the universe kind of has your back. You also got to shift your energy. Clear your energy. Clear the energy of those around you and the energy of your environment. Right? Eight of Swords. We're having the Devil card in reversed, popping out as well. Winds of change are blowing into awareness. In order to prepare for what is ahead, begin by the process of renewal. This process might be clearing out the old that no longer has a purpose in your life. We talked about that, moving on from something. It also might be changing old habits or patterns that you're ready to release. Devil card in reverse. An example might be actively avoiding overly sugary foods if you're trying to eliminate excess sugar from your diet. View this as a time of shedding so that it can be achieved with ease and grace. Like we said before, you are moving on here. You're moving more into your power there, Libra, so just trust that. Trust that maybe these mental blocks that are coming up are coming up on purpose because we're getting rid of them. We're moving away from them. Give yourself that care and compassion, especially because it's like such a sacred process here for you in your growth that is happening right now. You're changing up some of your foundations, and you're stepping into your own power, like I said before. So I feel like this is all really good energy for you, especially for May.